Another phenomenon that we can use to explain rectilinear propagation of white light is the pinhole camera. This is the simplest form of camera that exists without a lens. So it also works on the principle of light traveling in a straight line. It consists of a box with a very tiny hole. So let's take, for instance, an object standing in front of the pinhole camera is a boy. So this is the hole, pinhole, very tiny hole. So we take a ray of light from the head of the object into the box. Then we take another one from the leg of the object into the box. So you will see that the ray from the leg is like this and the ray from the head is like this, which make the image to be inverted. The nature of image formed by pinhole camera is always an inverted image. We can see the head is upside down now, unlike this place that the head is standing erect. So then we need to understand, one, this is our object. It has a certain height. We call it object height. This is our image. It has a certain height. We call it image height. Now our object is at a particular distance from the pinhole camera. We call that distance object distance. We use U to represent it. And the distance between the pinhole and the screen that receives the image in the camera, we call it image distance. We use V to represent it. So it's very important we familiarize ourselves with these terms: object height, image height, image height. U is what? Object distance. And V is image distance. So from this, there is another term we need to understand. It's called magnification. Magnification. This is defined, we use capital M to represent it, is defined as the ratio of image height to object height. Or we can also define it as the ratio of image distance to object distance. Now, there are some facts you need to understand about magnification. If magnification equals to 1, what does it imply? What does it signify? It means the size of the object, or object size is the same as the what? As the image size. So the size of the object outside the camera is the same thing as the size of the image in the camera, if your magnification is 1. If your magnification is greater than 1, what does it imply? It implies that the object size is smaller than the image, or we say the image is bigger than the object. And if your magnification is less than 1, what does that imply? That implies that your object size is greater than the image, or we say the image is smaller than the object. So anytime you have your image smaller than the object, we said there is what? The image is diminished. It is diminished. Anytime you have your image bigger than the object, we said the image is enlarged. Enlarged. So you will see some questions. They will ask you to calculate magnification in a pinhole camera. Then they will now ask you to describe the nature of image form. Don't forget I said the image is always inverted. Now the image can be same size with the object. That is if your magnification is 1. Then the image can be bigger than the object. We said it is what? Enlarged. And the image can be smaller than the object. We said it is diminished. So in our next class, we'll be taking calculations, questions on pinhole camera. See you in that class. Cheers. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you in the next class.